of Loco, because that's right now these are the official communication channels on Twitter. Discord stays as it was before. Guys, you can drop your handles on the chat so people follow you, Patrick and Loco. So this is that, and I think the next part, which you might be super keen about, is the NFT survivors part. Loco, you want to say a little bit more about this?
Yeah, I'm not sure that you mentioned me, but if you can repeat the question because I got some lags, I think.
Yeah, don't worry. So what's the case with NFT survivors? How are you
Yeah.
looking there?
So yeah, when it's coming about the NFT survivors, I think nothing has changed about that. Maybe we'll delay a little bit date of the mint of our NFT survivors. Of course, everything is depending on our situation with the Twitter, which all you know, and Tom already mentioned that that's the most important social media in crypto space. So we want to be on the X when we'll do our pre-mint of our survivors. But about the facts, our partners and platforms like collected all the wallets right now. We prepared the whitelist for this upcoming collection. The entire campaigning and the minting will be postponed until Monday for now. Let's say it like this. But as I said before, it all depends on whether we'll have access to Twitter or not. But for sure, we will continue to provide updates over the weekend on our accounts. If you want to be sure that your wallet is eligible to claim your free NFT, we also prepared a portal for that. You don't need to connect your wallet. Just simply put your address, click check button, and you will receive the information if your wallet is on the whitelist. So I think
Yeah, guys, we'll 100% keep you posted. Yeah, one more thing. Can you do a quick recap of the utility of the NFT survivors? Because that's one thing that it's super essential here.
Yeah, so as most of you know, especially those who was testing our game right now, we are preparing the game accounts. So all the NFT survivors holders, we can use this NFT as the PFP on the social media, but also like profile picture in the in-game account, which will be impossible with different pictures or different NFTs. So it will make you be part of this special group who will be a little bit different in our game. But besides that, of course, we are preparing a lot of airdrops like in-game assets for the NFT survivors holders. We want to create like one of the biggest mobile gaming community based on these survivors. And of course, we have one more special utility, but as you know, Tom, as we cannot tell it right now, we need to keep this secret for a little bit longer, but I'm sure every survival holder will be really happy about it.
Yeah, we cannot spill the beans too much, but we said what we said. So essentially, the survivors give you an extra flex within the game. Also, there will be followers that early contributors will be always rewarded. So what we want to do is we want to make sure that the guys that were with us from day one, that supported us, that actively minted NFT survivors, that they are properly rewarded. So it's worth to stay early. If you follow projects like, for example, Entangle and what they did with their NFTs, I think it's a pretty good case study and pretty good reference. Of course, we're not saying anything officially. We cannot promise anything. But if if you know, you know. That's what I can say. So this one is more for the next week. We'll obviously keep you posted because, as I said at the beginning, we are not here to hide. We are not here to not say you the truth. We are here to 100% face it and solve the problem. And sometimes it is what it is. It's a part of the game. So we stay humble and we keep working. And I think now we can give away a couple of these NFT survivors for free for the best questions, because we want to make sure that you guys stay in contact with the team, and maybe you have some questions that you didn't ask on Twitter. Maybe you want to ask the founders. Maybe you want to ask for the future of the project. Maybe something about TG, about the ROBO token. So if you want to speak, just request to speak. Krato will accept you guys. And yeah, the floor is yours. Let me see, who do we have here? By the way, huge
Guys,
shout out to
feel
one
free
more
to.
thing. Huge shout out to Helen. She's one of our top KOLs. She's actively supporting. She didn't leave the project after a Twitter account compromisation. So shout out to you, Helen.
Yeah, I just wanted only to tell you guys, if you don't want to use your mic to ask questions, you can just write your question on the chat, and we will also answer for everything.
Yeah. Reading the chat right now. This kind of sucks. What are the steps securing Twitter account from not pushing scams? Because from my understanding, account recovery should. Customer support is 0. Yeah, as you know, my friend, customer support is 0. But fortunately, some of our team members are heavily connected to the Twitter headquarters. So right now we are speaking directly to them, and they are handling it right now for us. The thing is that for some projects it took 3 months to unblock. I think here will be much faster, but at the same time we provided a good amount of documentation and legitimate proof that we didn't try to scam anyone. We're doing it with the best intention, so we can just pray that they will unblock us sooner. Let me see other questions. Where I can find a good tutorial how to start a game. I have access, but I can't play. Patrick, you wanna take this one?
Let me take this, Tom.
Sure.
Marcin, we have tutorial. I think you are Polish, but so if you are Polish, we have 30 minutes tutorial on what's Samonet YouTube channel. But if you want to see something in English, we also create short explanation video on our RoboHero YouTube. So you can just go there and check the tutorial video. And I think everything should be clear for you. If you want to know more details about the game, statistics, bonuses, we also have the whole GitHub, our wiki, with everything detailed and explained, so you can help yourself with these docs.
Awesome, thank you for that one. Going further with the questions, what are we gonna do to make sure we don't get breached again? So we already actually had the 2FA on the account, but it's not the 2FA thing. So we'll just double check the APIs. But that's something that happened for the first time, and we couldn't predict it. That would happen to other projects as well from our network. Next one, is there any special utility of Genesis NFT? I know there are some, but it hasn't been mentioned so far. Loco, you wanna take this one?
Yeah, no, I don't want to. No, I'm just kidding. Of course, I will take this one. So Ripson, as you know, the utility of most of our NFTs are at this moment, let's call it a little secret, because we didn't have time to reveal everything on our Twitter. So with all respect for you guys, please give us a day or two so we can recover our account or create the new one in the worst scenario, and then we will reveal all the utilities for Genesis NFTs and also for the survivors. And I'm sure you will be happy and glad that you waited that one day more.
Going further, will the RoboHero NFT marketplace support NFTs of Equipment/Survivor/Genesis on multiple blockchains? Yes, we have the plan to make it multi-chain in the future, but for now it will be available on Polygon. Am I right here?
Yeah, not fully, because it's really hard AMA, because we need to keep all the new updates for for our social media right now. Not to spill too much, but it will be multi-chain from the very beginning. We already have the partnership agreed with big crypto
the leading
project.
industry player. We cannot say more, but it's a good
who will
guy.
just allow us to breach our NFTs and make them available on many blockchains at the one moment. So yeah, they will be multi-chain.
Awesome. Okay. Is the game available now to play on iOS and Android?
Yes, ROM Reactor. The game is available right now, but in a closed beta testing. I like to call them semi-closed because all you need to do is just to fulfill the form for the tester, and after you've done it, you need to wait, I think, 24 hours right now to like get applied and get access to the game on the device you want.
Awesome. So that's the process for now. Let me see more questions. How much bugs we discovered, community in brackets in general, and if you do, when you are planning to fix them. Same thing with ideas. Did you get many ideas? Can you share with us some of them? Thanks.
Yeah, okay, let me just run our canny, so I'll be 100% sure about the numbers. So yeah, in total, guys, in the first, I think, 3-4 weeks of the beta testing, you like reported 273 bugs. I'm sure that most of them was the same bugs as I remember, like they was like multiplying, but it's still a lot of work. We really appreciate that. That helped us a lot. At this moment, we fixed every bug you found till the latest update. So let's call it, we have all the bugs and the optimization stuff fixed right now and ready to go. In the next update, which we are already preparing, we will add some new features you requested, as for example, switching between robot and drones, or moving the map in some easier way. And maybe also we'll have some changes in the turns already, but we will tell you more about it when it will be done.
Yeah, I see a very good question. What unique features do you plan to introduce in the future to stand out in the competitive market? So I'll take partially this one because we actually thought why the previous iteration of the Web3 gaming market didn't work, and we came to the conclusion that play to earn it's a bad model. It's based on inflationary tokenomic models, and it's impossible for that to work. So what we do is we introduce real money competition. We introduce a game that require a good amount of skill to play and to win. Obviously, it's super easy to play, but it's super hard to grind and actually achieve the mastery in the game. And yeah, this is this one. So we are, and also the sustainable tokenomics. You didn't see it yet, but it's created in a way to maintain the long-term value. That's the only thing I can say for now. Maybe Loco, you want to say a little bit more?
No, I think you answered the question in a good way, so we can
let me see. What the plan to get attention around the world when so many games release in upcoming weeks for influencers marketing plans? Yes, that's a very good question. We have, and I don't want to say the number because it's pretty significant. But we have a good amount of KOL investors on board. So the guys that actively invested and they are standing behind the project. And one of them is Crypto Lord, but we have dozens and dozens of other supporters that we deployed. Not that it's not that far away. We just need to get the account back. But yeah, maybe Crypto Lord, when we have you here, why did you decide to support RoBo, by the way? What do you think? He's probably partying somewhere, guys. We need to forgive him this time. Going back to the questions, the chat. Is it best to postpone TG till Twitter account is back? I think we are still debating on this one. Loco, you want to take this one?
Sorry, can you repeat which exactly?
Is it so? We have a guy asking, is it the best to postpone TG till Twitter account is back?
No, wait. I don't think that we will need to like postpone the TG at all. Because like I'm still looking at the bright side of the situation, and I hope that tomorrow morning I will just wake up and see the old RoboHero account active already. Because like Tom said before, we like provided everything we could, every document. I really don't know what more can we provide to the Twitter to prove them that we was the owners of this account originally. So I think they will act very quick, and this whole problem will be gone in the next 2 days, I hope. In the worst scenario, we'll just open the new Twitter account. We have great community, we have great KOLs, a lot of partners who I'm sure will help us to like bring all the people back to RoboHero Twitter account and make Robo great again. Yeah.
Guys, will be the biggest comeback you've ever seen on crypto Twitter.
Yeah, I think like being the survivors is just what RoboHero have to be, because we just already survived the Luna crash. Now we will for sure survive the Twitter crash. Let's call it like this. So yeah, this survivors NFT collection just came in time perfectly.
You guys have a battle-tested team that is perfectly handling all the objections. Let me get back to the questions. What is your plan to release the app to the App Store with such high compliance requirements that does not allow crypto transactions inside their ecosystem?
Clarmis, the things are changed already in the iOS and their policy. At this moment, they're allowed to like trade NFT assets inside the applications on the iOS. Of course, for the proper fee, but we have some kind of different system that all the transactions and exchanges for the token will be made in our marketplace, not strictly in the mobile app. So you can be sure that we won't be banned in any way.
We have someone on the line. We have Spallanzani. So if you want to ask the questions, don't hesitate. Do it now. The floor is yours, my friend.
Hello, good evening.
You have a question?
Hello. Yeah,
Yeah, we can hear you.
please sympathize with the loss of our Twitter handle. My question is, we finished the first season in the ambassador, and first we thank you for the promise you guys kept by paying us our first, paying all the winners. But we have not heard anything about the location up to now, and if you take the general group,
sorry, I'm sorry, Spallanzani, but we barely can hear you. I only heard that you're asking about the ambassadors program, but we are not able to like understand the rest of your question. So if you can just write it on the chat, we will appreciate and answer right now.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, speaking about ambassador program, it's actively being developed. We have hundreds of members. We have people actively supporting. So this one is actually it's going good. Going back to the chat section, the Apple Store question has been answered. Is the game on osmosis? No, it's not. We can barely hear, mate. When Lambo, we can say when Lambo, guys. You're a part of this project. You're a part of the community. So Lambo after TG. Say no more. Yeah, guys, dump all the questions here. All the questions. We'll answer anything because we believe that when the communication is there, it's the best solution to be transparent with the community. How does it look with tokenomics? How will fight with potential inflation? The inflation is super low. The selling pressure is low, and it's extended over a longer period of time. But Loco can say more.
Yeah, I love this question because like we work a lot on our tokenomics and the in-game economics. So Gural, thank you for that question. So besides that stuff that Tom already mentioned, that like prepared everything to like make the pressure as small as it's possible. But besides all the pressure, we also like prepared very original economic system in the game, where the player first needs to input something into the game to get the output from it. And Tom, if you can mute you for a moment because I can hear you clicking on the keyboard. Yeah, thank you. So it will work like this. So if you want to take part in the like monthly leaderboards, get the rewards in the Robo token, fight with other players like to get the highest place in the leaderboard, first you need to put some tokens inside the game, because if you want to be the best, you have to have the strongest robot. So you want to have the strongest robot, you need to upgrade him, you need to evolve him. For all this stuff, you need Robo tokens to be burned. You need items, you need loot boxes to get those items. So for all of these activations, you will need to spend some Robo tokens, and then at the end of the month, at the end of the season, you will get the rewards. So I'm pretty pretty sure about our economics, because if you are an active player and you want still to get better in our game and still be in the top of the leaderboard, you need those tokens. So getting rewards, I'm sure that most of these rewards will be spent back in the game to improve your robot one more time and be at the top for the next leaderboard. So yeah, I'm sure that this system will be working good.
Yeah, the main idea here is to create the ecosystem around create the value and making Robo the #1 currency in the ecosystem, which means that it's not a part of every single transaction, obviously, because that's not the purpose. We are making a game that is fun to play. We don't want to focus on extracting value, but at the same time, if you want to take it serious, Robo is a currency. But also we'll have a mode in which you can play without buying the tokens, completely free. But yeah, there's more to come. Will there be any AMA summary in Discord? Unfortunately, I have to run away. Yeah, we can prepare a summary 100%. Just go. Just make sure. I mean, remember one thing from this AMA session. Everything is being handled by the team. So it might just take a little bit more time, but we are not running away. We are actively solving the problem. Thanks to have somewhere your up Luna times. This time, let's not crash anything. Maybe we can only crash the servers because of too high traffic. But hopefully not. Hopefully not. I want to thank you for keep going through all problems after ending last host and deliver product. It's a great job. Thank you, Legend. We appreciate it. We didn't stop, and this time it's time to win. Please elaborate on country tiers. What are the plans for game release? Local.
Yeah. So Ripson, like the first, I will answer for the Luke question. What tier 2 countries mean? So let's say in the gaming industry, as I'm sure in all the different industries, we are just segregating the countries based on the people, how much people are living there, and how much of them are using the phones, and how much of them are playing the mobile games. In our case, exactly. So tier 2 countries, let's say it will be countries like Germany, for example, some smaller some smaller South America countries like Argentina, maybe Brazil, which is of course big country, but the percent of the players there are smaller than normally. So all the tiers just are related to the how many people in each country are using the phones and how much of them are playing. So tier 1 countries are the countries like, for example, Asian countries, Japan, Korea, where this percent of the players, mobile players, are very high. Yeah.
Okay, awesome. So guys...
look, sorry, let me finish. Look, I'm not sure right now if Poland is the tier 2. I don't remember, so I don't want to lie and tell you. I think.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, now we can hear you, brother.
Sorry, I've been having real troubles with this. Apologies. I don't, to be honest, I don't usually use Discord that much. That's the issue, right? So for some reason, I was basically what it was. I had to allow settings to get myself unmuted. But now I've done it now. I had to give permission for it. But yeah, apologies about that. I could see you asking questions and I've been listening, but I couldn't physically answer them. What was, if you don't mind repeating the question again, what was the question you asked?
Yeah, so obviously you have a great audience. You're supporting many projects, but somehow you chose Robo to support as well. So what's your investment thesis behind the project and why do you support?
Investment thesis behind the project is that, you know, I've been on the lookout for a specific gameplay project to sort of like, you know, build up and sort of show, because I've had a lot of messages from a lot of people, specifically saying, I've obviously mentioned a lot to do with like projects within the real world asset and Deathy and stuff like that and AI, but I haven't mentioned anything to do with particularly sort of gaming. And obviously I've been doing a lot of research for a while from you guys and many others as well, but you guys really stood out for me. I think what stood out for me the most is your continuity and your consistency with how you built the project. You know, you haven't all of a sudden jumped on, like, let's say, a narrative that all of a sudden pops up like gaming. You know, you guys have been building and you've been developing for a long time now. So, it just shows and reinforces to a lot of people that obviously knew and existing, obviously people that supported you from the beginning. It shows and strengthens like sort of your core values for what you want to achieve. So for me, that's a really big thing. That's what I tend to look for. Obviously, everyone sort of they might come along and they might say, this is what we're going to do, this is what we're going to build, and they have this vision and they sell that vision, and they come out in the middle of nowhere. With you guys, you haven't just got this vision, you've actually built something, you've created a utility, and you've created a utility that's obviously coincided with a value of a token as well. So they're both going to complement each other massively when it comes obviously into fruitation and things start developing massively. So for me, it's really, really big, and it's nice to see that. You haven't just spoken about a plan. You haven't just spoken about what you're going to do. You're actually developed it, and you're actually executing it, which is really good.
Yeah, the bottom line of what you just said is supporting the teams that are actually building and that are actually here for the long term and that are not trying to just dump on their communities. Teams that are creating the economy that are possible to maintain, that are not just pumps and dumps, but building the actual products with actual use cases.
Exactly, because there are so many projects out there. Like, let's say, for instance, AI. The market at the moment is saturated in AI projects. 99% of them don't actually have a utility or use case. They just tell you what they're going to do and what they're going to build, and they're all a hype, right? It's the same principle. You'll have narrative like GameFi will run. It will start running. We'll see everyone wanting to dump on the next big thing. But at the end of the day, those that have been building and those that are first movers within certain niches and topics within that narrative are going to do really well. And that's what really stood out for me with you guys. That's what I really liked.
Awesome. We appreciate the kind words. If you want to say anything else, just feel free to jump on and add the context. But I'll go to the comment section one more time.
Of course. Apologies about that. I had real trouble with my mic, and I just couldn't physically. I tried to get my laptop up, but I've cracked it now on the phone, so it's all good.
No, don't worry, my bro. It's good to have you here. Do you plan to increase the project team support, etc.? Have you thought about local language support groups on Discord? Loco?
Sorry, I'm back. I just lost the group on the Discord. Which question exactly?
Do we plan to increase the project team support, etc.? Have you thought about local language support?
I think that there is no need at this moment. Of course, when it's coming about the local language supports you mentioned, of course, if there will be such a need, we're open for that. But I think at this moment the community is doing a great job to help each other and support newcomers to our Discord. And also coming back to the size of the team, you also need to be aware that most of our team, like the whole dev team, is not related on our website. So beside the, let's say, main characters that you can see on the RoboHero website, we have the bunch of the people who are working to make this game works perfect.
Okay, awesome. How about the Zilli leaderboard? Will top 100 on Zilli be whitelisted for free NFT mint? Will they? Loco, I think we lost you for a moment. Yeah. Okay, they won't be whitelisted in this case. Showcasing the top supporters. Going back to the section, he was probably asking about 100. Okay, that'll be covered. Is there something behind your request writing down after sending to Twitter? Yes, of course. Best regards from Poland. Best regards, my friends. We're strong together. We have a super strong community from Poland. The best supporters ever. I love the team spirit. Let me see. I have another meeting, but I wish you guys good luck in getting the Twitter back. Thank you, man. We really appreciate it, and feel free to run your meeting. We needed to run tournaments. We'll have some tournaments, actually. Just wait for that. It hasn't been announced yet. We just can't say too much.
Yeah, but let me stand a little bit with this question about the spectator mode. We are working on that. Let's guys say it from almost from the beginning of the game creation. But it was not so important till now. Of course, after the public version, we will try to implement as soon as possible. But we need to think how to do it, so you can watch the whole duel in the good speed, in the real time, maybe with little delay, because we are worried people can abuse it, by sharing the position of the opponent for his teammates or something like this. So we need to figure it out in the proper way, so we can be sure that every duel will be fair.
Awesome. Okay. Let's see. We have 70 people here, already answered around 50 questions. Yeah, for those of you that didn't hear yet, guys, follow Patrick and follow Robo. Follow Loco, because until the account is unblocked, we'll make their accounts the official communication channels. Okay, so whatever is there, it's connected to Robo. It's a official communication channel. Discord stays as it was before. But for the source of information, just go there. Streamer mode for game streamers will be also nice. Nothing super complicated, just nickname randomizer, so people can't stream the snipers. This is a good idea, by the way, my friend. Just add it to the make sure that the mods know. We'll write it in the idea page. Let's roll, my friend. What else do we have? Put their Twitter handles here. Yeah, if we have someone from the community that can do it, please do it. If not, I'll do it manually myself right now. And yeah, as I said before, feel free to jump on stage. If your mic is okay, if your connection is okay, just jump on. Feel free to talk to us, because we love talking to you guys. It's all about a good feedback. And we have the handles here, awesome. So it's xCryptoLoco and it's Kempinski Patrick. Go there, follow the guys, and watch these accounts. Make sure to turn on the notification button, because on these accounts we'll post all the content related to the actual project. Follow Dan, legend, absolute legend. What else do we have? I think we can call it a wrap, guys, by the way. If we covered all the questions, feel free to bounce. And yeah, as always, we are on Discord 24/7. We have the mods. They are answering your questions, guys. So yeah, whatever other questions appear in your heads, don't hesitate, always ask. We are here to help.
Yeah, and also for anyone obviously that's listening now, drop us a follow on Twitter as well, because obviously I'll communicate any information I get directly from the team as well on my Twitter account as well. So I'll direct any information, any important updates and stuff like that. So yeah, it's all good there as well from my end.
Yeah, feel free to drop your handle in the chat, because guys, Lord is a G. He's actively helping us. He's helping to grow, and he's helping to communicate essential updates. Huge shout out to him. Make sure to follow. What's happening what will happen to the leaderboard now that our page is down? When it's up, it's up. It's back again. So nothing complicated. Followed. Awesome, my friend. I think we can bounce. If there is no further questions, feel free to go. And yeah, guys,
I think I will just answer for one more question from the Luke, because he's asking if we are planning to make this game playable. So look, exactly today or yesterday's evening, we just wrapped the newest update, 1.12.8 right now. It's already available on the Android. We are still waiting for the review from iOS, but in this update, in this build, we just focused on making all optimizations so the weakest phones can also handle our game without warming up too much. So you can try it right now. It should be working better.
Awesome, awesome. And remember, as time follows, we're not gonna stop. We're gonna introduce new updates, new features, new optimizations. So the player experience, because that's what we ultimately optimize for, right? If you have an amazing game, a game that is fun to play, people will come anyways eventually. So this is the mission here: make Web3 gaming good again. And yeah, see you guys on an AMA session on Spaces next week. Cheers, and we are actively solving the problems.
That's brilliant. Lovely. Thanks for the update as well, guys. Really informative, and yeah, I look forward to everything that's going to happen.
Yeah. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Crypto Lord, for being with us. And thank you for all the listeners. If we'll have some more questions, just feel free to mark us on the general chat here in the Discord. And we will answer also for everything later. See you.
Brilliant. Cheers, guys.
Peace.
Bye.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Everybody in the world, everybody in the world. Please, Lord, give me a sign. Please, Lord, give me a sign. A sign.